like there was a lot of people in my DMs like really pissed off about the AMA, and I was trying to get on the AMA because people were just like, "Yo, dude, what's going on?"
Hey, good
Sending
day.
me shit. I had like all these. Let me pull it up here. Oh shit, where'd it go? I was trying to get on the AMA because people were just like, "Yo, dude, what's going on?"
Hey, good
Sending
day.
me shit. I had like all these.
What's up? Good afternoon, good morning, good day, wherever you're joining from. How are you doing? I'm excited, really pumped up. It's another Saturday where we're going to be rubbing minds together. Good morning, good day, wherever you're joining from. Fantastic. Going live now, so we're sharing the links to the necessary platform. The best you can do for me is to make sure you share, click on the share button, help somebody to help somebody to help somebody. Now, the truth of the matter is that as you share, somebody who needs this will definitely get from it. So, if you're on Facebook, if you're on LinkedIn, wherever you're joining from, you want to make sure you share this video so that you can help somebody to succeed. And this is very, very important, guys. Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter. Come on, guys. Good morning, good day, wherever you're joining from. If you can hear me typing, I can. Let me get some feedback if you guys can hear me. Fantastic. Today's topic is really deep, guys. And I can't wait to share my view how you can get it done. I've done it severally, so I'm going to help you guys to do the same thing. To do the same thing. Fantastic. Type in where you're joining from. How are you doing today? Type in where you're joining from. Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? We're going to start shortly. Get your notes. I have my pen, I have my note here. I'm really ready for you guys. Get your note as usual. Get this done. And let's make this happen again. We have just 2 minutes to get this done. To kick this off. Fantastic. We have Hot G's Nigeria. That's Dave. Dave from Lagos. Dave, good to have you on the call tonight. Super excited. Super excited. 2 more minutes. We're going to kick off this live event. Woo, sheesh. LGB, good to have you on the call too. Okay, guys, let's kick it off. Fantastic, super excited. Good day, everyone. You're welcome to Financial Freedom with Mayowa Owolabi every Saturday, 7 p.m. West African time, wherever you're joining from. Happy Easter to you today. Yesterday was Good Friday, an amazing season to celebrate the death of Jesus and the resurrection. I'm really excited about this season because it makes me reflect on my faith. And that is why I'm really pumped up about this season, guys. And today, one of the amazing topics that we have is how you can grow a small account when it comes to the Forex trading space. And if you're really excited about this, I want you to click on the like button, click on the share button, because we're going to be having a swell time this evening. All you need to do right now is to make sure you click on the share button, help somebody to see that this is an amazing training they should not miss. Okay, so tell me wherever you're joining from. We have Dave from Lagos. Can you guys type in where you're joining from? We have amazing people on the call this evening. We have some people joining us from Facebook. We have some people joining us on YouTube. We have some people joining us from our private group, which is Financial Freedom with Mayowa. Wherever you're joining from, I'm really pumped up. I need you guys to communicate with me. Get your pen, get your note as usual, because we're going to be having a swell time today. Okay? I see a lot of people tell me Yakubu is joining from Osun State. Thank you so much for joining. So I see a lot of people tell me, oh, Mr. Mayowa, I have just this small account. How can I grow it? And it's normal, guys. It's normal because we're going to be talking about how it is done. You don't need to start big to grow big. Write that down. You don't need, wow, we have Teptisof FX from Botswana. Good to have you, my brother. How you doing? You don't need to start big to grow big. That's one of the challenges I was not privileged to have access to. When I started, I was watching several videos on YouTube and I was seeing possibilities of what people were doing with big money. And that allowed me to not start small. I started big, but and then I was even working in the bank. So I just moved in the money and I was, I wasn't very big, but I was comfortable. So I was just moving in capital into it, and I was just losing the capital. And each time I lose, I keep adding up because I had the capacity. So in this instance, somebody just finished from school and he doesn't have a big capital to trade, okay? And he has a small capital to trade and he doesn't even know how to start. And this I'm going to be sharing with you today. Thank you so much for joining Faith Sunday all the way from Uyo. Good to have you. How is Uyo today? Fantastic. Okay, so how do I start? What do I need to do? I have $100, I have $50, I have $200, but I see a lot of people talk about how they make $10,000, $25,000, $100,000. Where do I, how do I start? And I don't want to go borrow. And I like to let people know right here. Now, when it comes to multiplying money, what you need is the right knowledge multiplied by small capital. You don't need to go outside there and go get yourself exposed to loans. I've seen people who collected money from friends and they felt they already know how to trade Forex, which is not a bad idea, but they ended up losing all the money. I don't have issues with that, but I have issues with the fact that they've not understood the process, you see, of making money for yourself and making money for someone. It's two things entirely. And I will try as possible to be able to answer this view. Okay, thank you for joining. Oluwole for Larry from Lagos. Thank you for joining. What you want to do is to make sure you click on the share button so that you can help somebody to get this amazing opportunity for free. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of people fail when they felt that they've been trading a strategy for 2 months, then they go outside there and collect money from people, get their company registered, and begin to float account management company. Now, when it comes to you trading your money, when you're trading your money, there is a feeling. When you're trading other people's money, there is a required feeling. If you have not built your psychology to that level, you will not be able to handle it. So today's topic is to help us on how we can grow our small capital. Okay, and that is the first thing I'm going to be dealing with today before I take in your questions. So number one rule of engagement is identify a strategy. Can you guys type that on the comment box right now? Identify a strategy. Identify a strategy, guys. I've seen a lot of people, they want to make money and they belong to Signal Group. Now, the kind of money you want to make, you can't get it from Signal Group. Now, I'm sorry to talk down some people's business. I have my reservation, and what made me to have this conclusion is because I've been there before. Now you can make money to eat from Signal. You can make money to pay your rent from Signal. But guys, you cannot make the kind of wealth that Forex can give to you from Signal. This is one of the reasons why I don't have a Signal group. I feel strongly that you need the knowledge. And a lot of time, this allows me to be able to separate those who are after those who are after building wealth and those who are just after, making ends meet. If you want to make ends meet, go and start working for someone. Get paid for salary. You can get as high as 30,000 naira salary, 50,000 naira salary, 100,000 naira salary. Good. So that you can acquire the skill that can give you the financial freedom you're looking out for. You see, I've been there before and I've paid several Signal groups. And I discover that I do have a lot of challenges with them. It's not because they are not good. They are good. But because I am not at the pace at which they are in knowledge. Number one challenge is trade management. Now, they will enter a trade and they would not tell us when to break even. They will not tell us when to take some partials. They will not tell us when to exit the trade because they feel that the people have the knowledge of managing. And there are three stages when it comes to trading. How you go into the trade, how you manage the trade, and how you exit the trade. Come on, guys, write down. Come on, guys. Thank you so much for allowing. Identify a strategy. Fantastic. Thank you. Three stages, guys. How you enter a trade, how you manage a trade, and how you exit a trade. Now, how you go into a trade, you can get signal from anyone. You can go in anyhow. But how you manage a trade goes a long way to tell you how much you will make from the trade. For example, we gave a trade in our community, Euro JPY. It was also posted on the Telegram group, and the trade gave us over 1 to 25 risk reward. Now that was a fantastic risk reward, but can I stand here to tell you that some people did not even allow it to get to 1 to 5. Some people did not allow it to get to 1 to 10. Some even did not even allow it to get to 1 to 20 because they are not psychologically okay to undo, or they are not psychologically sound to undo results, money, wealth, and all of that. So when you go into a trade and you feel everybody in your community are making money, you need to consider some people who are not psychologically sound that period. Maybe their wife is making them annoyed, or their husband is making them annoyed. Maybe their house rent has expired and they cannot wait to see $50 or $20, and you were expecting them to make $100 or $200. And this is one of the challenges that we have. And I can tell you for free that if you don't do your part as an individual, you will not be able to hold on the success you're expecting. Okay? And you need to get this right. So when you go into a trade, you need there's a part of you, there's a part of psychology that is needed to go into a trade, which is confidence. When you are to manage a trade, there's a part of you that is needed, which is calmness. Calmness. You able to say, oh, I have risked 1%. I can hope, I hope to get this done. I hope to understand how this works. And you need to be calm. So very important, guys, that you have the right, you have to understand how you go into the market, how you stay in the market, and how you exit the market. So identify a strategy, guys. That's the first thing you want to understand. What should I do? And Strategy does not need to be complex. Okay, your strategy does not need to be complex, and you don't even have to learn Owolabi strategy. By the grace of God, I founded institutional trading concept, and I've put this together from my experience for over 5 years playing here, learning several things, but I needed to stick to one. See, let me share the truth with you. Until I stick to one, that is when my success became consistent. One, when I'm wrong, I'm still with it. When I'm right, I'm still with it. When I lose my account, I'm still with it. Everybody typing one strategy. I see a lot of time people coming into this space, they make money and they fund again, they lose money and they say the strategy is not working again. Now, you need minimum 6 months to 3 years to stay on a strategy. Minimum 6 months to 3 years to stay in a strategy. Stop jumping around, guys. I know you are disturbed by people's success. See, one of the harm of social media is that it allows you to compete with others. That's one of the challenges with social media. It allows you to compete with others. And guys, we're not in a business of competing, Oluwole. I'm not competing with Oluwole. I'm not competing with Joshua Nwanchuku. I'm not competing with Akishola or Akinola. I'm not competing. See, my salary, my earnings, my family standard is not your family standard. You see, a lot of fake lives on social media has made people to begin to jump around. And one of the things you see people search around is the best strategy to trade forex. Come on, guys, there's no best strategy, guys. There's no best strategy. Come on, guys, there's no best strategy. And there can't be one best strategy. It is just you identifying one. See, I shared with you one of the simplest strategies that I've seen is using moving average. Moving average and pin bar is one of the simplest strategies. And I know a legend who is already over 10, 20, 15 years in this space. And all he trades is moving average. I've seen people who trade supply and demand. My mentor trades supply and demand. He has entered gold since 2018, August. Imagine holding gold trade since 2018. One strategy. Till date, that is still what he's using. Some of us, in the space of 1 year, you have used 6-10 strategy. And you want to get the kind of result somebody who has stayed put in a strategy gets. That can't work. See, can you step down on learning new strategy? Can you go back to your archive and pick one and stick to it? Learn the onions. See, when you now identify the strategy, number 2 step is personalize the strategy. Personalize the strategy. I'm going somewhere because you need to know where we are starting from before I begin to show you the possibilities that is available here. Personalize the strategy. And how do you personalize the strategy? Come on, guys. You need to keep journal. See, let me share with you the secret of journal. Journal will allow you to know the best time to trade the strategy. Come on, guys. If you're learning something, come on, type in I'm learning. And don't forget to share this video. Copy the link, share on your platform right now. Copy the link, share on your platform. Share on your platform, guys. Help somebody to help somebody. Personalize the strategy. And when you start personalizing the strategy, one of the ways to personalize it is to keep journal. Oh, I entered this trade, Euro USD, during Asian session, using this strategy, and this trade hit stop loss. I entered this trade during London session, and this trade take profits. It means that I will never trade this strategy during Asia session again. It only works in London session and New York section. That is a good journal. And it means that you now have to be disciplined not to trade it any other time than the time that you have seen in your results. Oh, Mr. Mayowa, which that is the secret, guys. See, what makes institutional trading concept unique. I journaled. I journaled. I journaled, guys. I journaled. I kept my record. So you can't tell me that one strategy is the best tomorrow. I journal, guys. I've been here for a while. I lost the money. I didn't have anybody to tell me what I needed to hear, but I started doing what I needed to do. Journal, guys. Journal, keep record. Oh, I entered based on engulfing candle. I entered 4 p.m. And at 4 p.m., it means that whenever the candle closes 4 p.m. and it is an engulfing, I can enter because each time I enter, I win. That is personalizing. Ooh, that's it, guys. So when you are personalizing, you also learn from your mistakes. Oh, this is what I should be doing. This is not what I shouldn't be doing. See, during this personalization, you will know that this trade, when you enter, you will break even at 1 to 3. You will break even when you see result of 1 to 5 risk reward. You will break even when you see 1 to 2. You will break. It is journal that allows you to know when to break even. So you will not open the trade open-ended. When I started, there was a particular time I held GBPJPY about 3 months, and I did about 1,000 pips in that in GBPJPY. And because I was taking my trade for granted, I believe I was so confident about the market, I did not break even. Imagine a trade that you held for 3 months, and in 2 weeks, the trade came back to less than 100 pips in 2 weeks. I now eventually broke even. As in, there was even one that I did close to about 400 pips, and because I was taking my rules of engagement for granted, eventually came to hit me out in stop loss. Come on. This is personalization, and this is what somebody at the other side cannot tell you or have not experienced. See, that it looks green at the other side does not mean it's a good pasture, it's a greener pasture. Heavy. That somebody is posting results every day doesn't mean that I didn't lose an account a day before or 2 days ago. So guys, don't be carried away by, there was a time I posted close to about $16,000 in my group, and I deleted it immediately because I know somebody would probably say, "Oh, Mr. Mayowa used 2.4, I think it was over two lot size, and I held that trade for a while, and it gave me that money." And a lot of people fell, and because I don't want people to compare. See, when you compare, is a lot of issue, guys. And this psychology of trading that you will not learn, you will experience, you will not see. Not everybody shares this part. But people want to share their strategy. They want you to buy their course. They want you to do all of that. Yes, I know. But you need to learn this part, guys. When you learn it, so the last time you bought a course, go back to that course. Now go and watch that video. The last time you paid for a training and you did not finish that class, go back to that class. Go back to that mentor and finish up that class. Don't look for the next strategy. Personalize it, guys. And this will help you. Now, the third one, which a lot of people are missing out, is over trading. Stop trading too much. Everybody type in over trading. Type in over trading. For example, in my community, we only trade Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays. Do you know why? Do you know what? Personalization helped me to know when to be trading. You see, when I first started trading Forex, they would tell us, don't trade on Mondays, don't trade on Fridays. The best time to trade is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Jeez. That is for that person's experience. What is your own experience? Apostle Paul said, the things we have seen, the things we have handled. What have you handled? What have you handled? What have you handled in your trading? You that you enter a trade and the trade is going against you. You went to remove stop loss. You don't want to handle loss. You. Yeah, I'm talking to you right now. You didn't. You are a massive profit. You did not break even. Yes, you did. You've not handled it. Stop over trading. You see, one of the guys in my office, one is when he joined us, he trades like 10 trades a day, like 10 trades. He hey, I needed to work on him. I needed to work on him. Last month, he delivered over 23% or 25% last month. And when he delivered that, he said, sir, for the first time in a week, I only picked 2 trades. For the first time. He said for the first time, he held a trade more than 2 weeks in his life. He has never held a trade more than 2 weeks for his first time. This guy is now going through personalization. So, if I tell you that my own strategy, we only trade Wednesdays, Thursdays, Friday, is my own experience. Somebody's already saying the best time to trade is Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday. That is because you are using a strategy that delivers on Tuesdays. I backtested so much that I realized that a lot of trades happen on Friday using my approach. So what is your approach? How many times have you backtested to identify what works and what does not work? That is what we're talking about right now. Now, the number 4 rule of engagement is that you need to follow trends. That's another challenge. And I'm going to share my screen at this point because I need you to understand this freely, guys. I need to understand this. I'm going to share my screen right now. I'm going to share my screen right now because you want to be able to maximize profit so that you can make a lot for yourself. Come on, guys, show some love. We're going somewhere today. Show some love, show some love, show some love. Hey, Smarter Day, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, guys, so let's talk about this. Now, Let me share something with you today. The beauty of trading is to be able to catch moves on the trends. You want to catch this move and you want to hold this trade. Except you're a scalper that trades on lower time frame, 5 minutes, and this is not about changing strategy. Remember that you must identify a strategy not having to do with mine, and okay, pick yours. I said number 2, personalize the strategy. How do you personalize? You keep journal, you trade, you keep journal. I traded this trade, I picked this trade this time, I won this trade. It means that around this season, and you keep this journal for at least 2 weeks to a month. You keep the journal. At the end of the journal, how many trades did I pick? How many trades did I win? What made me to win them? That's your. And I said from there, you move into learning from your mistake. What are the things I should not be doing? A lot of time, people tell you what you should be doing. We should also tell you what you should not be doing. I'm going to do a video on that. Okay, for those who are on my YouTube channel, what you should not be doing when trading, cryptocurrency, Forex, even stocks, what you should not be doing. Now, avoid over trading every time. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't have MT4 on my phone. Why? Because I discover because of the way I trade, I don't want to see MT4 all the time. Some of you cannot do anything without checking MT4 in 2 hours, in 5 hours. Why? Because it has taken a lot over you. And you see, one of the things you need to know is that wherever your treasure is, that's where your heart will be. And if you have just $500 and everything is there, you will have issues with over trading. That is why you should not put all your money into Forex. You have to balance it. You have to put some in real estate, put some in some little investment that can give you not all those 30% or 50%. You know, balance yourself. Put some money into cryptocurrency. Put some money into Forex. So you are not. So you are not. You know, we are not. You're not hard on yourself because that is only where your money is. And I've told you guys, if you know that your capital is small, go and look for a job. I told you, I promised you I was going to do a video on how to trade Forex full time. Go and look for a job, part-time job, full-time job. Get something doing. Don't just wake up a day and say you're a Forex trader. What are you Forex trading? The more you trade, the more you lose. Is the battle of quantity over quality. Battle of jeez. Is a hey, come on, guys. Type that on the comment box right there. It's a battle. It's a battle. It's a battle between quantity over quality. Yeah, it's a real battle, guys. It's a real battle. It's a real battle. So you need to answer all these questions so that you're good to go. So for me, I tell people to get on the best pick up trends. Pick up trends. For example, if you are able to catch this move now from here to this place, is 800 pips. If you're able to catch moves from here to this place, is 800 pips. If you're able to catch move from here to this place, is 1,400 pips. That is the kind of move you want to catch. That is why I tell people, which is what I recommend, pick your analysis on higher time frame, then enter on lower time frame. Write that down. Do your analysis on higher time frame, enter on lower time frame. So even if you're a scalper and you want to be trading on 5 minute chart, do your analysis on 1 hour, 4 hours. Do your analysis on 1 hour, 4 hours. Okay? If you are an intraday trader, do your analysis on 4 hours and daily. If you are a swing trader, I work 9 to 5. and my goal is to use Forex to multiply my money, then that's better for you. You trade daily chart, weekly chart, and monthly chart. Then you enter your trades on 4 hours chart. That means that one candle is 4 hours. One candle. So that would not allow you to be checking your chart every 1 hour. For example, I'm more of a swing and position trader. So I trade mostly on 4 hours chart, but I'm able to enter on 5 minutes and 15 minutes. So I analyze on monthly charts, weekly charts, and I go to 4 hours chart. Then when I get to 4 hours chart and I want to enter the trade, I will enter on 5 minutes or 15-minute confirmation. So that allows me to be able to, instead of going on 25 pip stop loss, 40 pip stop loss, I'm able to go in on 7 pip stop loss and 15 pip stop loss. As a matter of fact, when the stop loss is more than 20 pips, personally, I don't pick it. The best of my trades are 8 pip stop loss, 7 pip stop loss. I'm going to show you all of that right now. So your goal is to leverage on higher time frame. Okay? So Mr. Mayowa, how does this work? I don't want to go into chatting right now. I want to move from there to, I don't want to go into chatting right now. So leverage on these kind of moves. Okay? Leverage on this kind of moves. 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 This is what you want to leverage on. Okay? So the number 5th one is, are you ready for this one? How to grow small capital. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this one? So this one says use calculator. Use risk calculator. I'm going to share my screen right now. Use risk calculator. How does risk calculator works? Let me share one with you. You can use cashbackforex.com to position, or you use the common one by my Forex book. So how do you use this? Tell me. Type in an account balance that you can have. Gideon says, please, do you have a Telegram link? I'm going to share that with you guys afterward. Stay tuned to the end. Okay? Type in an amount. Type in an amount I should use to calculate. Type in an amount. Type in an amount. How much do you want us to work with? Okay, so let's say an average person on this training can afford $100. Now, $100 is a small account. Okay, so how can I grow $100 account? To grow $100 account, number one, I've shared all of that with you. And this time, number 5 steps, I've shared that you need to use your risk calculator. So this is a trade that I've analyzed. And before I go in, I don't want to go in a trade that cannot give me minimum. Okay, whenever you want to go into a trade, don't go into a trade that cannot give you more than 1 to 5 risk reward. It's not worth your money. Before I go to the calculator, this guy is not worthy your money. What does that mean? I saw a trade. It has met my confirmation, engulfing, pin bar, support and resistance, all of that, good. So my stop loss is 44 pips. My entire take profit target is 1 to 5. Must be minimum 1 to 5. if he cannot give me minimum 1 to 5, I don't want to risk my money. So this trade tells me I can get an average of 1 to 5. Mr. Mayowa, I'm not seeing 1 to 5. Good. This is it. This is a trade. I'm risking 44 pips, and my stop loss is 44 pips, and my take profit is 201. That's 1 to 5. It means you can see this ratio sign. This ratio sign, ratio 5. When you're going into a trade, you want to make sure you can get minimum 1 to 5 out of that trade. If you cannot get minimum 1 to 5 out of that trade, it's not worthy of your investment. So that when, let me show you the statistics. Let's say you are able to win, you are taking 10 trades. Your goal is 10 trades, and you lost 5. You lost 6 trades, and you won 4. Watch carefully. And you have a $100 account, guys. Tell me, $100. That's what you have. And you're risking 1%, which is $10. Sorry, you are risking 10%. 10%. Extremely crazy, right? Yeah, don't use 10%, but we'll go there. We'll get there shortly. We're just taking case study, guys. When you are wrong 6 times, you have lost $60, guys, out of $100. This is why I always tell you to use calculator. Now, when you are right 4 times, and you won 1 to 5, it means 1 to 5, that means that's 4 times 20. First trade 1 to 5. Second trade 1 to 5. That is that you have won 20%. Right? 20%. So 20%, guys, times 4. Because you've won 1 to 5 in 4 places. Sorry, 20% times 10, sorry. That's 200. You guys see that? You will risk 10% and you are risking it on $100. You lost 10. You lost 6, sorry. You lost 60% of the account. Very bad, right? But this is the power of you using risk reward. When you are now right, 4 out of 10, and you're winning 1 to 5 each, that means that 4 gave you 20%. And you are risking 10% per trade. That is 10% times 20. That is 200%. At the end of the day, you have come on, guys, are you getting this? At the end of the day, you are closing in profit more. Why? Because you went in on a high probability trade. Come on, tell me. Type in there. Type in high probability trade. Type in high probability trade right now. Type in high probability trade. When you have a small account, you need to trade high probability trade. Number 1, a trade that is in the direction of the trend. The trade that you see is not signal based, is you experience, you've analyzed it, and you are picking the right probability trade. So how do I use calculator? So what I recommend you do is this. When you have $100, let's say your first trade is USD JPY, $100. The first risk you want to go in here because it's your small account. But now, don't forget the first rule before you get here. You must have identified the strategy. You must have known the time that is best for you to use the strategy. You must have known the time to trade the strategy. You must have kept your journal. You must have overcome over trading. You must have identified how to follow trendy before you come here. So when you now come here, you can now say to yourself, my first trade on this $100, I want to risk 2%. And my stop loss is 15 pips. Now, this goes that if I lose this trade, I'm going to lose $2 and I'm going to be risking 2%. Mr. Mayowa, but you know, my confidence level has grown up. I recommend you start small because you don't want to go in with 5% and you now lose this first trade and you are not happy. Good. So let's say that this first trade, you lost it. Your account balance becomes $98. $98. Now you're going in on the second trade and you're still risking 2%. Don't increase it because I see people go after pips instead of reward. Because I see people go after pips instead of going after what they risk. You must know what you're risking. This is what we allow you to stay in the trade. So in this trade now, I am risking I am risking 2%, 15 pips. Let's say this second trade now is 18 pips. I'm going in on 0.01, but I'm using this. With this, when I am now right, I am doing better because I'm doing 0.01. I've done 1 to 5. Then 1 to 5 means that I am doing 1.96 times 5. This becomes my profit. But when you don't use calculator and it's open-ended, guys, there will be a lot of issues because you will not be consistent. Now, when your profits start coming in and this money becomes 105, this is now the leverage. Are you ready for this one? Come on, guys, type in, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Are you ready for this one? Now, when you grow the $98 to $110, this is how you can now scale it up. Because right now, your confidence level has gone high. You have you've won your consistency, the power of consistency. Now, this time around, you now want to do what? You now want to leverage on your profit. You now want to leverage on your profit. And when you're leveraging on your profit, this is a strategy, a compounding strategy that allows you to be able to compound. We allow you to be able to compound your profit. So right now you're on $105. Watch carefully now. What you will now do is, now that you are now $105, you can now scale up on your profit. How much is your profit now on $100? Tell me. If you are following me, tell me. How much is your profit on $100? How much is your profit? Fantastic. Your profit on this $100 right now is $5. Fantastic. So what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be risking I'm going to be risking half of my profit. I have my $100 right now, and I have $5 on it. So I want to risk half of my $5 to go into the next trade. And this guy is telling me 20. So I want to go in 2%. So it's telling me half of this is 2.5. So I'm going to be risking 2.5. Let's go. I want to risk half of my $5. Oh, Mr. Mayowa, don't worry, I can go on $5. I go on $5. See, guys, this time around, I'm coming in on my assured profit. I'm going in risking my $5. I am not risking my $100. I am risking my $5. That is the profit on my $100. So with this now, guys, I can scale up. I can go in on 4.5 so that my risk here will be less than $5. So on this less trade, I am going in on 0.2, 0.02, 0.02. Now, when this trade goes in profit, guess what, guys? Guess what? If it goes in 1 to 5 risk reward, it means that 4.7. Let me bring out my calculator. It means that 4.7 times what? 1 to 5. That means that I now have a profit of what? $23.65. This is now my profit because I have made 4.73 in 5 places. So my profit moved from 105 plus 10 moves to $128. So my next risk, guess what now? I'm not going to be risking $28, guys. I will risk $10. You can keep growing it by risking half of your risk. Half of your risk. You keep growing it by risking half of your risk. But you must have first understand the strategy. You must have first understand the strategy. You must have first understand how to manage a trade. You must have first understand how to identify trend. Then you can now come to trading the high risk. Come on, guys, show some love if you're learning something tonight. Show some love right there. Show some love. This is how to grow a small account. You know what you're risking. You know what you're risking, and you are risking it before you go into the trade. But when you don't know what you're risking, guys, and you slam it, I can guarantee you that you will definitely lose the money. But you went in on $100, you have $100, you go in on 2% of that account, that 2% went in negative, you went in again on the 2%, the 2% brought back $10, you're back to 110. Now 110, what are you going to be risking? You're risking part of the $10, not part of your 110. You're risking part of the $10 right now. You're using half of it or less of it. You go in again. Now you will start trading on your profit. That is how to grow a small account. That is how you can grow a small account. And when you grow a small account, you're good. You're going to be consistently be making money. Then you just go into the trade and you can see that, oh, this guy is going up. Then you slam it. You have $100, you go in on 0.5, 0.1 in 3 places. Then it comes back and hits stop loss. You will. But when you use the calculator, you are able to reduce your risk, have a calculated risk before going into the market, then begin to scale up on that small account. This is the main part of trading a small account. This is the main part of trading a small account. Now, I'll bring up one of my students. Simeon, are you there? Simeon, are you there? Simeon, let me see if I can get Simeon. Simeon started trading. Let me see. Simeon started trading a very, very small account, and let me see if he's there. Okay, just let me know if you're online, Simeon, if I can bring you up. So when you understand this approach, you were good. But before you want to start putting big money into your account, guys, you want to be able, big lot size, you want to be able to have answered these 5 amazing questions. You are not over trading. You have identified the best time to trade. You have identified a strategy you want to be using, and you're good to go. So I'm going to run on one analysis for you guys. Which is a trade I've been waiting for a while. Guys, I wait a lot, guys. The best of my trade is waiting. So this is, I'm going to do a top-down analysis for you guys on this pair. We have a drop base rally here. And we had a low that was destroyed here. We call this change of trend. I've gone through this impulse, and all we've seen here is what? Correction. So we're going to be waiting for continuation. This is impulse, this is correction, this is continuation. Now, whenever you're trading impulse and you're trading the first correction, it can be very risky because the market can choose to keep going up. So I would rather use less of my risk, I would rather use less risk here. Then when it confirms, then the continuation, I will now use a better risk here. Because the concept is you have impulse, you have correction, you have continuation. And what makes this an impulse is because he has broken a previous break of structure. He broke a previous break of structure, which is change of trend, which is a downtrend. So let's bring it in place of line now. Let me bring it out as line. The market is coming down like this. Then it broke out. Breaking out here, breaking out here, after the long sell, makes this an impulse. So you need not to jump in because there's a school of thought of on trend line, that tells you to jump in here because it has broken out of trend line. Now, I'm not against that school of thought. I just have my own approach. Okay, good. So, because it broke out of the trend line and it broke out of the change of trend, I am relaxed that there's a tendency that this guy will start going up. So this becomes an impulse, a correction. This is an impulse. So your goal is to trade the correction. So whenever you're trading correction, you're good. But it is very risky to trade the first correction. So you want to go in here. Let's say your normal risk is 1% or 10%. You want to go in here of 5%. I'm talking about compounding. No, I'm talking about how to grow small account. Oh. I'm not talking of your normal account. You know, if you have listened to me, I used to tell you guys that you need to have two accounts. An account that is your conservative account, that you really risk more than 2% on that account. That kind of account is an account that is better than your savings account in the bank. You don't, no matter what you want. So in our community, you grow this your normal account, then you generate capital to grow your project account, which is your compounding account. So this is a small account, an extreme small account that you want to grow to pay your rent, to buy a land, to go on vacation. This is it. Good. So you wait for the next continuation, correction, sorry. Then you enter on the continuation. So this becomes your next entry. So this is your first entry, which is the first continuation. This is your main entry. Now, this main entry is always the longest. Why? Because this is the one that confirms a trend. Don't forget, a trend is lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then you sell. This is a confirmation of a trend. So this is what confirms a trend. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is the confirmation of a trend. But this first guy is always a risky trade. Come on, show some love if you're getting what I'm saying. Type in, I'm learning right now. Woo. Okay. I'll send you an invite now on your, check your Discord. Check your Discord. Check your private Discord. Oh, I see. Okay, I've sent you a link. Check your private Discord so you join online. Boko Inosa. Fantastic. Good. So join. Once you're in, I'll approve. So you don't enter this trade here, guys. You don't enter all your trade here because this is the first entry. And I'm going to show you several instances like that. Because the main move is here. So this level is your first entry. This is your main entry. Now, Mr. Mayowa, what if I miss the trade? Enter, guys. Enter, enter, enter. So this is what happened on Euro JPY that I gave you guys on the Discord group. So watch this, guys. Change of trend. You can see impulse, correction, continuation. Then the same move I told you about, this third move. This is the main move. Look at, immediately this third move took out. Look at what happened. Look at. This gave us 1,200 pips. But the first move, what? The first move gave us 700 pips. Good. So you must not even trade against the trend at all. It must only be a trend trading strategy that you're using if you want to grow account. Okay, bro, thanks for joining. So you must only use a trend trading strategy if you want to grow small money. You can use as small as moving average, but it must be a trend trading strategy. Okay, good. So let's go back to, before I do that, let me bring up Simeon. Simeon, what's up? How you doing, bro?
Good evening, coach, sir. I'm fine, sir. I'm doing well, sir.
Great, great, great. You need to on your video. Are you in the dark place or what?
Let me check.
Okay, fantastic. We can see. Oh, it's back. It's off again. Oh, great.
Okay, sir.
Oh, I will be back shortly. So, how has it been for you?
It has been a life-changing experience for me. I mean, before I joined ITC, I just used to do trading on my own, watching YouTube videos, and then I would just be blowing accounts, put in my allowance and then blow it. And so blowing accounts now became a normal thing for me. I thought that was the normal experience. That's how it's supposed to be. And then until I teach the community, and then I had I was struggling trying to adapt to the system, and then immediately I got it when I started out with that $34 that I showed you the other day.
Yeah.
And then just with two major trades, that was GBP USD and C and GBP CAD. The account grew from $34 to over $130. And then I was just so amazed. Just with two trades, and the everything just turned around. And it now my mindset has been so built up now with the ITC strategy that it's now difficult to even imagine myself blowing an account.
No,
Because with the technique and everything, it's impossible. Impossible. I'm so grateful to
wow.
God for the mentorship and everything. It has been life changing for me.
You're
It's been life.
welcome, my brother. You're welcome. So what will you tell people listening to us? What were some of the things that, so it's not even about the strategy, but what were the things that helped you? He's not even talking about the strategy right now. What are the things, the possibilities? What were the reality of what make you to be able to hold on those things, and you're able to grow such small accounts?
It's first of all, it was for me, it was about trusting the process and trusting your coach and your mentor. Um,
Mm,
you've played in the market for over 10 years. And I mean, somebody coming into forex trading probably for the first time should be able to
mm,
submit to your authority and listen to everything that our coach and mentor has to say. So when he tells
mm.
you, be patient, when he tells you don't over trade, don't over leverage, and this, it's because he has experienced all of those things. He knows the in and out. of the market. And then when it's giving you instructions, so for me, it's trusting the process, trusting my coach, and believing that, okay, if I can just submit to him, and then everything will just turn out fine. Understand? And that was basically it for me. Submitting to my mentor, following all the instructions, believing in the strategy, and believing in whatever he says. And so not
So
doubting
what?
anything.
Fantastic. What time frame? What time frame were these trades that you picked that became the whole thing for you?
Yes, monthly time frame, sir. Monthly. You'd always teach us that the main money is in the monthly time frame, is in the higher time frame. So basically those trades were monthly time frame.
Okay. Thank you so much for jumping in. I just
Thank you,
just saw
sir.
you online. I said you should jump on. We're going to have another interview session with you later in the month or in the year so that you can share your experience more and more. Okay. Thank you so much for jumping on. Thank you, bro. Okay, guys, let's get to work. Okay. So we're still here. So let me round up on this because I know a lot of us we have data challenge and we don't like to stay online too long, especially when the training is too long. So the particular trade we've been waiting for is this particular trade. And I said to you earlier that this is the trade on my mind. I'm going to share that with you. So make sure you are staying till the end of this video because I'm going to be making a major announcement for you guys today. We're currently having an Easter giveaway for 10 people. Some slots are already gone for those who are in the Telegram group. So I've also, I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today. It's an amazing offer that can help you join the community if you have the capacity. If you don't have the capacity, you can stay with the free trainings and several other trainings that I give you, okay? But if you can afford it, you want to make sure you join the offer I'm about to share with you after this training. Okay, so this week, we have been expecting, we had this impulse and we're waiting for the correction. So this correction took a lot of time, okay? And when it took a lot of time, it came into this supply zone. And right here, we've been waiting for this trade. So this is what I do. Immediately this trade comes into this zone, I'm waiting for my reversal. So I go to as far as lower time frame. Now, even on my lower time frame, which is 4 hours, I still don't enter. I still don't do what? I still don't enter. So this also on 4 hours, I am expecting the same thing that I saw on monthly. I want to see it again. I want to see another impulse again. I want to see another impulse again. Now, remember we saw this on monthly. We are seeing it again on 4 hours. Good. So right now, we can now see again change of trend from higher time frame. Can you imagine? So we have what we saw on monthly is happening again here right now. Good. So this new week, I'm going to be going in on this trade. So I now have a rally based drop. So this is now the 4 hour zone. I'm going to be waiting again. So in this 4 hour zone, guys, I'm not going to jump in here because if I go in here right now, which is the usual supply and demand, this will be 82 pip stop loss. Come on, that's too much. I can't do that. That's too extreme. So what do I do again? From these 4 hours, having established all of this, I now go again to where? To 15 minutes. And on 15 minutes, I will now identify potential reversal zones on these 15 minutes or 5 minutes. So what do I want to see this new week? I want to see the market pull up more into this zone. I want to see the market pull up more into this zone. then gives me another impulse, then I will go in here. So I want to see another impulse that confirms, you get it, that the money is ready. So at the end, this will now be my stop loss. I told you about this trade in the month of March or April, February. I can't remember right now. I think in the month of February. And a lot of people have been saying, when it is time, please don't, I don't want to miss this. This trade has, so with this, I have reduced from risking 290 pips. I reduced it to 83 pips. From 83 pips or 82 pips, I've reduced it to what? To 16 pips. So this is an average type of my trade. Then I'll hold this trade. Are you guys getting the concept right now? I will hold this trade on that my compounding $1,000 account or $100 account. I will hold this trade till it gives me the first take profit, which is over 100, which is over 1,000 pips. The first take profit of this trade is coming to this place. It's coming to this place. That's 900 pips. And for those who already know the concept, you now can go to monthly, and guess what? You can hold it because it's the reversal zone. You can hold it from there to the next reversal zone, which is 5,000 pips. Now, Mr. Mayowa, how long will this take? This could take 3 months, this could take 6 months, this could take 2 years. But personally, the highest I've held the trade is 6 months. So I can't wait to hold this for the next 2 years. But the joy is that I will keep entering it because it will not go straight. Guess what? What will happen? It will keep giving us impulse, correction, continuation, correction, continuation. So we keep trading, correction, continuation. We'll keep trading that. So this is why I recommend always pick your trades from higher time frame. You will keep doing that till it gets to its promised land. And this is what I have for you this week. I'm going to be doing a breakdown more, maybe because I don't want this training to be longer than this. Okay? And now once you get this, you put in your trade and you hold on. And that is how we caught Euro JPY. Some of us are still holding it. I still posted on the Telegram group the other time. How many of you are still holding a lot? Quite a lot of people are still holding it. More than 75% of those that got in on the trade still holding it. When I said that we caught this move from this zone in the community, we caught this trade in the community. Oh, it is on daily zone. Yeah, this is it. We call this trade in the community. This is why I said you don't need too many trades, guys. You don't need too many trades. You just need the few right trade. Quality over quantity. So when we call this trade on 30 minutes. This was a trade. And it was posted on the Telegram group. It was just about a 9 pip stop loss. 9 or 10 pip stop loss. You like that kind of trade? Tell me. If you like that kind of trade, type in I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, geez. Type in I like it. I like it. I love it. That's it. So we caught this and see, You can't get this kind of trade every day. So don't look for it every day. You just have to look for it at the right time. So this trade gave us over 1 to 25. And I remember I told you guys in the group, for those who are in the community, I told them that we might have to hold this trade till it gets here, which is about 1,000 pips. Which is about 1,000 pips. Yeah, 1,000 pips. And if you go in on the 1,000, if that delivers for us, that means that you will be holding you will be holding 8 pips. That's about 1 to 140. That's about 140 risk reward. That means that you've grown $100 to $14,000. A $1 to $140. This is how to do it. Deal with risk reward. I'm risking $10 to make $5. That is how to do it. That is how to do it. Don't just say that you are using a strategy and you're not building it on risk reward. And having said that, that brings us to the end of today's session. Come on, guys, show some love. If it's making a quad, if you gain a lot of value, type in I gain value, I gain value, I gain value, I gain value, I gain value. And don't miss GBP, CHF, JPY for any reason. Let me take 1 or 2 questions and we'll make the announcement. Okay. Happy Easter in advance. Yeah, thank you. What I did is my team came up with this offer for you guys. And it's just for 10 people. I think we have just few slots left. Yeah. And it's for Easter. Just 10 of you that wants to learn this approach. Not, no. Just few of you. It's not going to be. Now, when you come to our website, a lot of the stuffs there, you will be getting it at, is on our mentorship, okay? It's on our mentorship. Mr. Mayowa, I want to learn this approach and I want to come in on this discount, this promo offer, okay? Now, our 1 month mentorship is $500, but you're going to get it for $250 this period. The promo started yesterday and it ends on Monday night. Monday night. That's Easter Monday midnight. Okay? Easter Monday midnight. Now, all you need to do is to click on any of these links and make payment. I told you it's just for 10 people. We have some slots that have gone. As a matter of fact, I posted the proof of payment of some people on the Telegram group. Oh, I want the 3-month mentorship, which is $1,000. You get it for $500. I want the 6-month mentorship, which a trading account of minimum $5,000. This is for people who want to make money trading, big money, like not you need to have minimum is 5,000 US dollars for $2,500 for 6 months. You're going to trade with me. You're going to pick everything. You have some private order apart from the private sessions you have. you will be showing me this 5,000, this your trading account every single week. It's more of a private stuff. Okay, so this is for our coaching program. It's not, if you want to join the community, on an average this is $100 to join the community. But the coaching program, the mentorship program, this is what we do. And this is why I recommend the coaching program for you. It allows you to have private session with my team and I. You're going to allow you to learn the process and you can understand how it works. Okay, so 3 months is what I recommend. Okay, why? Because there's really nothing you can master in 1 month if you are not yet a trader before. Okay, and if you want to join the cryptocurrency group, we trade crypto together too, and that allows us to be able to leverage more. And this is very amazing for you. For the 6 months you pay $500, for $250. For the 1 year you pay $500, 50% discount the same way. Don't forget, it's a one-time payment to get on board. And this Easter, we don't do this kind of discount all the time, like maybe once a year. So you don't want to miss out in this kind of offer. Okay, so if you're interested, it's just for this season. Go to this link I'm going to be sharing with you right now, and you can join. It's also on the Discord group, on the what's it called, on the Telegram group. Okay, for those that really want to get on this promo. Okay, Mr. Mayowa, I want to learn this approach and I want to come in on this offer. 3 months is what I recommend, which is $1,000. You get it for $500. Okay, or you do your 6 months, 5,000 US dollars, you get it for $2,500. Okay, oh yeah, that's it, guys. So go there right now, make your payment, and tell me I tell you congratulations as you get started. So Tony Sage says, question, tell me, shoot your question. Let's take a few questions and let's go. Drop your question, Tony Sage. Come on, guys, tell me, what are your questions? We have just 8 minutes. And if you want to contact the admin, go ahead and reach out to the admin right now, so that the slot is just for 10 people. She has the numbers of the people that have gotten in. Reach out to her on WhatsApp right now. She will attend to you. Reach out to her right now. Get your slot. Let's get the next 3 months sorted. Yeah, good evening, sir. Tell me your questions, guys. Tell me. Don't forget the CHF JPY trade for this week. Make sure you're on the Discord group, on the Telegram group. Any question, guys? Any question? What have you learned so far today? We spoke from identify a strategy. You can use any strategy. I established that you can use any strategy. Okay. Number 2, personalize the strategy by keeping journal. Know the best time to trade. Learn from the mistake of the journal. Okay. Good. Avoid over trading. Number 4, I said follow the trend. Pick a trade that is going on a trend And number 5, I said use your calculator to go gain value. Okay, so Joshua said, does this compounding work for stocks, crypto, and other financial instruments? Yes, Joshua, it works. It works. Everyone, every every currency, every financial instrument has its own calculator. Every financial instrument has its own calculator. So this is for Forex. There's another one for cryptocurrency for those who trade future trading. Okay, so it solely depends on what you're trading. Solely depends on what you're trading. Okay, but I trade more of Forex and crypto futures because of liquidity. You need cash flow, guys. You need cash flow. You need cash flow. Any other question, guys? Is the trading community the same thing as the Telegram group? No. Akinola is not the same thing. The trading community is on Discord. The Telegram group is just the free group where we put general information. Is that clear, Akinola? So we're on Discord for the private, yeah, because Discord is more or less like a hub, and you can segment your training style. You can segment your trainings there. These are Discord group. So you have general, you have team chat where everybody puts team. We have how to get funded account, how to trade funded account. We have our strategy breakdown. We have case studies weekly. We have ITC masterclass. So that's it. So once you come in, you're good. You have the session, you have the ITC archive, several case studies, because case study helps to give you confidence. Okay. Yeah. So that's basically that. Yes. How do I join that? If to join that, you pay. You join you take the offer that we have. How do? Yes, you have to pay for this offer. Go to this link, Akinola, and select any of the training on under ITC. Okay. Select any of this promo offer. Oh, I want this mentorship for 1 month. I want 3-month mentorship. 3-month mentorship is $500. Okay. You have about for the 3-month mentorship, you have about 15 private sessions. Okay. For the 3-month mentorship, you have one-on-one coaching with Mayowa Owolabi. Okay. Lifetime access to the university, 24 hours private, 24 private sessions, support, assistance, technical analysis, live trading updates. Okay, that's what you're going to be having access to for 3 months. For those coming in on 1 month, you have access to 8 private sessions. You have access to support, every other thing. Then those coming in on 6 months, you have access to 48 private sessions for that 6 months. You know, you're paying $2,500. But if you're paying $500, anything you're paying for the coaching program is 50%. 50%. Yep, 50%. It's for Easter. We just have 10 slots just to make 10 people happy. 10 people happy. 10 people. You're welcome, my brother. Any other question, guys? Are we good? Okay, guys. So please, please, and please stick to the rules. Stick to the rules. Okay, I'm going to be starting some short videos later in the month. Short videos that will help a lot of people. We're going to be doing a lot of short videos that will help. Okay. A lot of short videos that will help. Any other question? I think we are good. Okay. What will you say to my team for putting this together today again for you guys? And we have amazing people from different parts of the world today. We are from Botswana, we are from UK, we are from Zimbabwe. Great. Great. Okay, guys. That'll be all for today. My name remains Mayowa Owolabi. I look forward to your success. Make sure you don't compare. Okay, just stick to your own. It's a personal journey. Personalize your experience. Stick to what works for you. One of the online students chatted me up and was saying, what does he need to do? He has been trading and he learned so much. Right? I said, number one, join a community that trades the way you trade. Be there so that if you are not seeing a trade, other people can see it and you can leverage on them. Okay, that's the essence of community. Yeah, very important. Identify people that trade the way you trade. If you're a scalper, identify scalping group. You are not wasting money to be there. You are only leveraging. Even the Holy Book says that we should not neglect the fellowship of the brethren. So there's something about the power of community. You see, my mentor, I'm still in my mentor's group till date. Although he doesn't have a community like a Telegram group or anything, but anytime he wants to do free trainings and he send the broadcast, I still join. I still join. Anytime I still have private session with him, I still send him message. Not because I'm big. It's just not because I'm not where I want to be, but because of he's somebody that is good at it. Imagine holding gold since 2018. Imagine holding Euro card since over 8 months, holding Euro card. Imagine holding Euro USD since last year, February. He's still holding Euro USD sell. I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about. Euro USD. Let's go before I run up. Maybe you understand the power of what I'm talking to you guys about. Euro USD has been falling for the past for the past 1 year. And this guy has been holding the sell since that time. So it's not pride, it's not foolishness, it's that you are wise. Look at this rally-based drop. He's been holding this sell 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6, 1 month, first month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 months of holding Euro USD. And he entered here and he has done 1,400 pips. And you have entered since last year and now, you have entered this trade more than 200 times. You were buying, you were selling, you were buying, you were selling. But okay, guys, so that's what I'm talking to you guys about. So it's amazing what is possible. Okay, so I look forward to your success, guys. Do have a pleasant Easter break. Enjoy and have a pleasant week ahead. Good night. See you guys next week, Saturday. I'll talk to you.